Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these dirty pennies are most valuable than you think. Don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're focusing on a true American classic, the 1976 United States 1-cent coin. This little penny might seem ordinary at first glance, but stick with us, because we're about to uncover its fascinating history, unique design features, and astonishing potential value. You won't want to miss the big reveal at the end, where we'll share just how much this coin could be worth. To appreciate the 1976 1-cent coin, we first need to look at the historical context in which it was minted. The year 1976 was significant for the United States, as it marked the bicentennial of our nation. To celebrate 200 years of independence, the U.S. Mint produced special coin designs that reflected American heritage and pride. While the 1-cent coin was not part of the special bicentennial series featuring the redesigned quarter, it still holds a unique place in American coinage history. In 1976, the U.S. economy was experiencing both growth and challenges. The country was in the midst of a post-war economic boom, but inflation was starting to creep in. Coins from this era were actively circulated, making the 1976 1-cent coin a tangible piece of everyday life for many Americans. Now, let's delve into the design of the 1976 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most revered presidents. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has graced the penny since 1909 and symbolizes integrity and leadership. Lincoln's image serves as a reminder of the values our nation stands for. Flipping the coin over, you'll see the reverse side features a simple yet powerful depiction of the Lincoln Memorial. This structure, a national monument in Washington, D.C., pays homage to Lincoln's legacy and the ideals of freedom and equality that he championed. The memorial design was first introduced in 1959, making this coin a continuation of an important tradition. So, what makes the 1976 1-cent coin a point of interest for collectors? The key lies in its rarity and condition. While many of these coins were produced, over 4 billion, in fact, very few have survived in uncirculated or mint condition. Most coins from this era have been used in everyday transactions, resulting in wear and tear that diminishes their value. However, coins that have been preserved in excellent condition are highly sought after. Collectors understand that a coin in pristine state not only tells a story but can also significantly increase in value over time. If you happen to stumble upon one of these well-preserved 1976 pennies, it could be a hidden treasure. Now, let's talk about unique features. While the 1976 1-cent coin itself may not have widely known error variants, some coins can exhibit minor design variations or flaws that can enhance their desirability among collectors. These could include minting errors such as double strikes or misalignments, which make each coin a unique piece of art. Collectors love these unique features because they can significantly increase a coin's value. If you have an error coin or even a piece with unusual characteristics, you might just have something special on your hands. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. If you have a 1976 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition or a unique variant, it could potentially be worth an astonishing $59,000, that's right, $59,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that something so small could hold such incredible value? If you happen to have an old jar of coins or come across one of these gems, be sure to take a closer look. You could be sitting on a small fortune. Top 2, we're shining the spotlight on a classic piece of American history, the 1974 United States 1-cent coin. While this little penny may seem like just another coin in your pocket, there's so much more to discover about its history, design, and potential value. Stay tuned, because at the end, we'll reveal just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's set the stage by looking at the historical context of the 1974 1-cent coin. This year was marked by significant events in American history. The Watergate scandal had just come to a close, and the nation was grappling with the fallout from political turmoil. Economically, the U.S. was facing rising inflation and an oil crisis, making the financial landscape quite tumultuous. In the midst of these challenges, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins for everyday transactions, and the 1974 penny was no exception. This coin was part of a series that was widely circulated, making it a staple in American commerce. However, amidst the billions of coins minted, certain variants and conditions have become highly sought after by collectors today. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1974 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has been a beloved symbol of American values since its introduction in 1909. Lincoln represents integrity, leadership, and the enduring spirit of the nation. Flipping it over, the reverse side features the classic depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, which has been in use since 1959. The memorial symbolizes not only Lincoln's legacy but also the ideals of freedom and unity that he fought for. The intricate details of the memorial remind us of the importance of history and the values that have shaped our country. So, what makes the 1974 1-cent coin appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While billions of these coins were produced, over 4 billion to be exact, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a different story. Most coins from this era were heavily used, leading to wear and scratches that can diminish their value. However, for collectors, the coins that have been well preserved or remain uncirculated are treasures. These coins can dramatically increase in value over time, especially as collectors become more interested in coins from specific years, particularly those with historical significance. Now, let's explore some unique features and potential variants of the 1974 penny. While the standard design is well known, there are a few notable error coins that collectors seek out. For example, some 1974 pennies exhibit minting errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or unique die varieties. These errors make the coins distinct and highly desirable to collectors. If you happen to have a 1974 penny with one of these unique features, it could be worth much more than its face value. Coin enthusiasts are always on the lookout for those rare gems, and even a small flaw can elevate a coin's worth. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1974 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition, or one that features a rare mint error, it could be worth an incredible $60,000, that's right, $60,000 for a single penny. Who knew that this small piece of currency could hold such immense value? So, if you have an old jar of coins or come across one of these rare pennies, be sure to take a closer look. You might be sitting on a fortune. Top 3, we're focusing on a seemingly ordinary piece of currency, the 1997 United States 1-cent coin. You might think it's just another penny, but hold on. There's a fascinating story behind it, and it might just be worth a lot more than you expect. Stick around, because at the end of this video, we'll reveal just how much this little coin could fetch today. Let's start by setting the scene for 1997. The United States was in a period of economic growth following the tech boom, and the country was witnessing rapid advancements in technology and culture. People were getting excited about the internet, and the dot-com bubble was beginning to inflate. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued to produce currency, including the iconic 1-cent coin. The 1997 penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which had been in circulation since 1959. These coins represented everyday life for millions of Americans, used in countless transactions, from vending machines to grocery stores. However, not all 1997 pennies are created equal, and as we dive deeper, you'll see why some of these coins have become highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1997 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's image has graced the penny for over a century, embodying the values of leadership, integrity, and resilience that define America. Turning the coin over, the reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, an iconic symbol located in Washington, D.C. This magnificent structure serves as a tribute to Lincoln's enduring legacy and the ideals of freedom and unity he championed. The intricate details of the memorial remind us of the rich history of our nation. So, what makes the 1997 1-cent coin a point of interest for collectors? The key is in its rarity and condition. While the U.S. Mint produced over 3 billion 1997 pennies, not all of them survived in great condition. Most were circulated heavily, leading to wear and damage that reduces their value. However, there are a few shining stars among them, those that have been kept in uncirculated condition. Coins that are pristine, free from scratches and wear, are the ones that collectors covet. A well-preserved penny can be a treasure, as collectors are always on the lookout for coins that not only tell a story but also have the potential to appreciate in value over time. Let's talk about unique features. While the 1997 penny may not be known for a wide array of error coins, there are a few notable exceptions. Some 1997 pennies exhibit minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or die varieties. These errors can make a standard coin quite special and elevate its desirability among collectors. If you have a 1997 penny with an error or unique characteristic, you could have a true gem on your hands. Coin collectors are always hunting for those rare finds that set themselves apart from the rest, and an error coin can significantly increase a penny's value. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you happen to have a 1997 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition or one that features a rare mint error, it could be worth an astounding $42,000, that's right, $42,000 for a single penny. Who would have imagined that something so small could hold such incredible value? So, if you have an old collection of coins or stumble upon one of these rare gems, make sure to take a closer look. You could be sitting on a small fortune. Top 4, we're focusing on a small yet intriguing piece of American currency, the 1977 United States 1-cent coin. You might think it's just another penny, but hold on. This coin has a rich history and incredible potential value that you won't want to miss. Stay tuned until the end, because we'll reveal just how much this little coin could be worth today. To understand the significance of the 1977 1-cent coin, let's first take a look at the historical context of the year it was minted. The United States was navigating a period marked by economic challenges, including rising inflation and an energy crisis. The mood of the nation was changing, and the cultural landscape was evolving, with music, fashion, and technology all undergoing significant transformations. Despite the turmoil, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins for everyday transactions, including the 1977 penny. With over 4 billion of these coins minted, they were a staple in the lives of Americans. However, amidst the millions of coins in circulation, some have become highly coveted by collectors, especially those in exceptional condition or with unique features. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1977 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor David Brenner. This iconic design has adorned the penny since 1909, representing the values of integrity and leadership that Lincoln embodied. His legacy continues to resonate in American culture, and his image is a beloved symbol for many. Flipping the coin over, the reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's enduring impact on the nation. The memorial, located in Washington, D.C., symbolizes unity and the ideals of freedom that Lincoln fought for. The intricate details of the memorial on the coin serve as a reminder of our rich history and the principles upon which our nation was founded. So, what makes the 1977 1-cent coin appealing to collectors? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. While billions of these coins were produced, not all of them survived in great condition. Most were circulated heavily, leading to wear, scratches, and other imperfections that can diminish their value. However, for collectors, coins that have been preserved in uncirculated or mint condition are treasures. A penny that is free from damage and retains its original shine can significantly increase in value over time. Collectors are always on the lookout for well-preserved coins, as they not only hold historical significance but also offer potential financial rewards. Let's explore some unique features of the 1977 penny. While this coin may not be as widely known for error variants as some others, certain notable features can enhance its desirability. Some 1977 pennies exhibit minting errors, such as double strikes or off-center strikes, which can make them unique collectibles. If you happen to find a 1977 penny with an error or unusual characteristic, you might have a true gem on your hands. Error coins are particularly sought after because they are one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out in any collection. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1977 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition or one that features a rare mint error, it could be worth an astonishing $52,000, that's right, $52,000 for a single penny. Who would have thought that this small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? If you have an old jar of coins or stumble upon one of these rare finds, be sure to take a closer look. You might be sitting on a small fortune. Top 5, we're shining the spotlight on a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket right now, the 1990 United States 1-cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny, but stick around, because this little piece of currency has a story to tell and some incredible potential value that you won't want to miss. Trust me, you'll want to stay until the end to find out just how much this penny could be worth. To truly appreciate the 1991 cent coin, we need to look back at the historical context of the year it was minted. The United States was experiencing a period of change in the early 90s. The Cold War had come to an end, and the nation was entering a new era marked by technological advancements and economic shifts. The 1990s saw the rise of the Internet and significant cultural changes that shaped modern America. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued to produce coins that would serve the everyday needs of the American public. The 1990 penny was part of the Lincoln Memorial Series, a design that had been circulating since 1959. While billions of these coins were minted, not all of them have survived in pristine condition, making certain examples quite valuable today. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1991 cent coin. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner. This design has graced the penny for over a century, symbolizing the integrity and leadership of one of America's greatest presidents. Lincoln's image serves as a reminder of the values he stood for and his impact on the nation. On the reverse side, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial, a majestic tribute to Lincoln's legacy located in Washington, D.C. This design emphasizes the ideals of unity and freedom that Lincoln fought to uphold. The intricate details of the memorial reflect not just history, but also the enduring spirit of America. What makes the 1991 cent coin appealing to collectors? The key lies in its rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were produced, over 6 billion, to be precise, most were circulated heavily, leading to wear and scratches that can diminish their value. However, some coins have survived in uncirculated condition, and those are the ones that collectors prize. Condition. You could be sitting on a treasure. Now, let's delve into some unique features and potential variants of the 1990 penny. While the 1990 coin may not be famous for a wide array of error variants, there are still a few notable examples that collectors keep an eye out for. Some 1990 pennies may exhibit minting errors such as double strikes or unique die varieties. These errors can make a standard coin truly special and significantly enhance its value. If you find yourself with a 1990 penny that shows any unusual characteristics, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. Error coins are particularly sought after, as they stand out and often carry a higher price tag. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. If you have a 1991 cent coin in uncirculated condition or one with a rare mint error, it could be worth an incredible $47,000, that's right, $47,000 for a single penny. Who knew that this small piece of currency could hold such immense value? So, if you have an old jar of coins or come across one of these rare finds, make sure to take a closer look. You might be sitting on a small fortune. Top 6, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the United States 1-cent coin from 1993. You might think, it's just a penny. But hold on, because this particular penny could be worth far more than its face value. Stick around as we explore its history, design, rarity, and, of course, how much it might be worth today. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1993 1-cent coin was minted during an interesting time in U.S. history. The early 90s were marked by significant economic changes, including a recession that impacted many Americans. Interestingly, this was also the time when the penny was being scrutinized for its practicality, with debates about whether it should continue to be minted. Despite these discussions, the U.S. Mint produced millions of these coins. Most of them circulated widely, making them a common sight in our pockets and wallets. However, as we know, some coins have stories that elevate them far beyond their initial purpose. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1993 penny. On the obverse side, we have the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This design, created by Victor David Brenner, has been a staple on the penny since 1909, celebrating Lincoln's legacy and his contribution to the nation. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, which has also been a part of the penny's design since 1959. The memorial symbolizes the country's respect for Lincoln and serves as a reminder of the values he stood for: unity, freedom, and democracy. The combination of these two images on the penny makes it not just currency but a small piece of American heritage. Now, you might be wondering what makes the 1993 1-cent coin so special in the eyes of collectors. The key lies in its rarity, particularly the condition of the coin. While millions were produced, only a small number remain in uncirculated or mint condition. Most pennies have been used in daily transactions, accumulating wear and tear over the years. The demand for well-preserved coins has been steadily rising among collectors. Coins that are uncirculated, meaning they have never been used in circulation, can fetch impressive prices at auctions. For the 1993 penny, the rarity and condition are what set the valuable pieces apart from the rest. In addition to condition, some 1993 1-cent coins have unique features or minting errors that can significantly increase their value. Collectors often seek out coins with imperfections, such as misprints or off-center strikes, as these can be one-of-a-kind pieces. If you happen to have a 1993 penny that exhibits any unusual features, it could be a real treasure. Such error coins are often sought after and can bring a much higher price in the collector's market. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for. How much could your 1993 1-cent coin be worth? If you have an uncirculated version, or even better, one with a rare minting error, it could be valued at a staggering $42,000. That's right, $42,000 for a single 1993 penny. Who would have thought that something so small could hold such incredible value? If you have any old coins lying around or happen to come across one of these rarities, take a moment to check their condition. They could be worth a small fortune. Top 7. We're turning our attention to a seemingly humble yet historically significant piece of currency, the United States 1-cent coin from 1982. You might think of it as just another penny, but this particular coin has some remarkable stories and potential value that might surprise you. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how much this penny could be worth. To understand the significance of the 1982 penny, let's set the stage with a bit of historical context. The early 1980s were a tumultuous time in the United States, marked by economic challenges, high inflation, and a transition in the currency system. The penny itself was undergoing some major changes. In 1982, the U.S. Mint faced rising copper prices, which prompted a significant shift in the composition of the penny. Prior to this year, pennies were primarily made of copper. However, starting in mid-1982, the mint switched to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. This change means that the 1982 penny is particularly interesting to collectors, as it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. minting practices. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1982 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's profile has graced the penny since 1909, commemorating his enduring legacy as one of America's greatest presidents. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's life and accomplishments. This design not only celebrates his legacy but also serves as a reminder of the values of unity and freedom he championed. The aesthetic beauty and symbolism of the 1982 penny reflect a deep respect for American history. Now, let's delve into what makes the 1982 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors. The rarity of this coin lies primarily in its composition and the specific varieties that were minted that year. There are actually two main types of 1982 pennies, the copper version, which was minted before the switch to zinc, and the zinc version, which came after. The copper pennies, especially those in excellent condition, are highly sought after due to their limited availability. While millions were produced, the copper version is much rarer than its zinc counterpart, as many of them were circulated and became worn over time. In addition to its composition, some 1982 pennies have unique features that can increase their value. There are even a few rare minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, that collectors will pay a premium for. If you happen to own one of these error coins, it could be worth significantly more than the average penny. Coins with unique characteristics or errors often become the centerpiece of any collection, and finding one can be like striking gold. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could your 1982 1-cent coin be worth? If you have a rare copper version in uncirculated condition, or even better, one of the elusive error coins, it could be worth a remarkable $42,000, that's right, $42,000 for a single 1982 penny. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could hold such incredible value? If you have any old coins or happen to find one of these rarities, make sure to check their condition. It could be worth a small fortune. Top 8. We're shining the spotlight on a seemingly simple yet historically significant piece of currency, the United States 1-cent coin from 1985. You might think of it as just another penny, but hold on. This particular coin has some remarkable stories and potential value that could leave you amazed. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll discover just how much this penny might be worth. To appreciate the significance of the 1985 penny, let's start with a little historical context. The mid-1980s were a transformative time in the United States, marked by economic growth and cultural change. During this period, the U.S. Mint continued to produce pennies primarily made of copper and zinc, but it was a time of increasing scrutiny over the penny's practical value. Despite debates about its usefulness, the penny remained a staple in American currency, serving as a reminder of the nation's history and values. The 1985 penny represents a snapshot of this era, reflecting both the economic climate and the ongoing legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1985 penny. On the obverse side, we see the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. Created by Victor David Brenner, Lincoln's image is a tribute to his leadership during one of America's most challenging times. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, designed to honor Lincoln's contributions to the nation. This magnificent structure not only serves as a symbol of respect for Lincoln but also represents the principles of unity and democracy that he fought to uphold. The beauty and symbolism of the 1985 penny remind us of the values that have shaped our country. So, what makes the 1985 1-cent coin particularly appealing to collectors? The rarity and value of this coin are primarily linked to its condition and the specific varieties minted that year. While millions of 1985 pennies were produced, only a select few remain in uncirculated or pristine condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved. The condition of a coin can dramatically affect its value, with uncirculated coins often fetching much higher prices in the market. If you have a 1985 penny that has been carefully stored and shows minimal signs of wear, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. In addition to condition, some 1985 pennies feature unique characteristics that can significantly increase their value. For example, there are specific varieties, such as the double die coins, which exhibit a slight misalignment in the design. These error coins are particularly sought after by collectors and can command impressive prices. If you happen to own a 1985 penny with any unique features or minting errors, it could make your coin even more valuable. These rare finds can become the highlights of any collection, adding an extra layer of excitement for collectors. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much could your 1985 1-cent coin be worth? If you have an uncirculated version, or even better, a rare error coin, it could be valued at an astonishing $45,000, that's right, $45,000 for a single 1985 penny. Who would have thought that such a small piece of currency could hold such immense value? If you have any old coins lying around or happen to come across one of these rarities, take a moment to check their condition. It could be worth a small fortune. Top 9 and last rare coin. We're focusing on a coin that often gets overlooked in the realm of numismatics, the United States 1-cent coin from 1987. You might think of it as just another penny, but this particular coin carries a history and potential value that might just blow your mind. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn just how much this penny could actually be worth. To appreciate the significance of the 1987 penny, let's start with a bit of historical context. The late 1980s were an era of change in the United States, characterized by economic expansion and cultural shifts. During this time, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of producing pennies, but the conversation about the relevance of the penny itself was beginning to heat up. In 1987, the country was enjoying a period of growth, and the penny continued to be an integral part of everyday transactions. However, the ongoing debate about the penny's practicality was intensifying, leading to discussions about whether it should continue to be minted at all. The 1987 penny thus represents both a celebration of American history and a sign of the changing times. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1987 penny. On the obverse side, you'll find the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Since 1909, Lincoln's image has adorned the penny, honoring his legacy as one of America's most revered presidents. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands proudly, a tribute to Lincoln's contributions to the nation. This beautiful structure symbolizes the ideals of unity, freedom, and democracy that Lincoln championed throughout his life. The design elements of the 1987 penny serve not only as currency but also as a representation of American values and heritage. So, what makes the 1987 1-cent coin appealing to collectors? The rarity and value of this coin hinge on its condition and specific varieties that were minted that year. While millions of these pennies were produced, only a select few have survived in uncirculated or pristine condition. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are well preserved. The condition of a coin can dramatically affect its value, with uncirculated coins often fetching significantly higher prices in the market. If you happen to have a 1987 penny that has been stored carefully and shows minimal wear, you might just be in possession of a hidden gem. In addition to condition, some 1987 pennies feature unique characteristics that can increase their value even more. There are specific varieties and minting errors that collectors highly prize. For example, double die coins, which have a slight misalignment in the design, are particularly sought after. If you own a 1987 penny with any unique features or minting errors, it could elevate your coin's value significantly. These rare finds can become the crown jewels of any collection, offering both excitement and potential financial reward for their owners. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much could your 1987 1-cent coin be worth? If you have an uncirculated version, or even better, a rare error coin, it could be valued at an impressive $43,000, that's right, $43,000 for a single 1987 penny. Who knew that such a small piece of currency could hold such astonishing value? If you have any old coins lying around or happen to stumble upon one of these rarities, take a moment to check their condition. It could be worth a small fortune. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 1987 1-cent coin and want to learn more about other rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on any future discoveries. Thanks for joining us today, and happy collecting!